Hiya! This week I want to address something that you may or may not experience in your PDA relationship, and that is the lack of empathy. Some PDAers do struggle with empathy, others might feel it but don't want to show it, and some PDAers actually experience it a little bit too much, which can be quite anxiogenic for them. So you're most likely to notice this during a meltdown, or when your partner is very upset about something and is moving towards a meltdown. And that is exactly the wrong time for us to address this. As Harry Thompson, a fellow YouTuber and also a PDA himself, says, check his YouTube channel out, by the way, because it's brilliant. It will teach you a lot about how PDA works and what he's experiencing. Anyway, he's comparing a meltdown with an epileptic fit. And I think that is such a brilliant explanation, because it's really easy to see that someone is totally out of control when they have an epileptic fit. When our partners have a meltdown, it doesn't really look like anything else than a person who's very, very angry and behaves irrationally. So they might help you to empathize a little bit and understand what's actually going on, and that your partner isn't truly in control of what he's doing right then. So let me read this short diary entry for you, and then we will address that. Dear diary, last night my partner became increasingly frustrated with things and started swearing and shouting. Eventually he slammed the door so hard that one of my wine glasses that I inherited from my grandmother fell off the shelf and broke. I got really angry and started arguing with him. He told me that it shouldn't be on the shelf anyway if I don't want it to break. I'm so sick of having to put up with this. Okay, so what happened was that he slammed the door, a wine glass fell off and it broke. Normally I might think that he doesn't have any respect for me, and that would make me feel really, really angry. I would most likely confront him about it and start arguing with him straight away, which is a really, really bad idea if he's mid-meltdown, because that will just make everything much, much worse, I promise you. And you will get into an argument which might be a pretty bad one. So if I instead choose to think that actually my partner is really struggling right now, he's having a meltdown, he's not in control of what he's doing, I might feel a bit more empathetic. And at its worst, I might just feel accepting. I will accept that this is what is happening, and it's not actually directed at me. He's not doing it because he's being an asshole. He's doing it because he's out of control. Okay. And that way I might feel a little bit more supportive towards him, and eventually when he's calmed down, we might be able to talk about it. So you see, very small changes in how you think about something can have a huge impact on your relationship and the outcome of what is actually happening. It will not unbreak your wine glass. That's not what I'm saying. The glass will still be broken. But your partner might be able to get to a place where he's able to empathize with you and possibly even apologize. So the next time you get upset with your partner, have a little think about what's actually going on. He might be just upset, or he might be really upset on his way to a meltdown, or he might be mid-meltdown. And this might help you to think differently about what's actually going on. So I hope that this has been helpful to you. And if you need any more personal help, feel free to join my Facebook group, which is set up for partners of PDAers only, I'm afraid. So if you're not a partner of a PDA, I'm sorry I can't help you. You can still send me an email, and I might be featuring your story on here if it's applicable. You can also do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and share this video with anyone that you think might be able to benefit from it. So have a lovely evening. I will speak to you next week. Take care.